Thanks for watching today's broadcast. Any unauthorized use of this broadcast without the express written consent of Livestream STL is strictly prohibited.
The Breeze Dental Care Team consists of dedicated individuals who are caring, kind, and friendly. Our staff is here to ensure a pleasant experience during your visit to our office. Our team includes experienced and energetic people whose goal it is to communicate well with our patients and provide the best care possible. Providing preventative, restorative, and cosmetic care. Schedule a visit by calling 636-937-3030 or find us on the web at breezedentalcare.com.
Tire Bargains, your one-stop destination for all your vehicle's needs. Established in 1985, we offer the best deals on all major tire brands, custom wheels, and lift kits. But we do so much more than just make your vehicle look good. We also help make sure it rides and drives good by offering a full range of repair and inspection services, including alignments. Whether it's custom accessories or repair work, Tire Bargains has you covered. Tire Bargains is located at 2100 Truman Boulevard in Crystal City. Give us a call today at 636-937-0021.
I'm Scott Seek, your local Edward Jones financial advisor. When we work together, we'll focus on what's important to you. We'll create a personalized financial strategy backed by our advice, tools, and resources to help you reach your goals. And we'll partner to help your strategy stay on track no matter what happens. Contact me today at 636-937-8081. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Mama's on the Hill, home of the original toasted ravioli. For reservations, gift cards, and banquet and catering inquiries, contact them at 314-776-3100, located at 2132 Edwards in St. Louis, Missouri. Check them out on the web on mamasonthehill.com. Follow them on Facebook and Instagram for exclusive holiday offers.
Hey, y'all, it's Jeff from Case and Bucks. Thanks for watching the games today. We appreciate all your business all year long. Don't forget, we've got awesome wings. We got amazing burgers. We got salads like you wouldn't believe. Come check us out. We have barbecue on Thursdays. We have Southern Nights on Wednesdays. We've got bingo on Tuesdays. We can't wait to see you all. Thanks a bunch, and we look forward to having a great summer with y'all.
Hi, my name is Marie Stelling. I'm the Community Relations Director for Autumn Ridge Residences. We offer a vibrant senior living community conveniently located at 55 in Herculaneum. We offer 3 meals a day, activities and outings, housekeeping, laundry is all included. Just minutes away from doctor's offices, restaurants, and shopping. So if you or someone you know are considering senior living, please contact me, Marie Stelling, at 636-931-8400. Come see for yourself why seniors love the life they live at Autumn Ridge.
The House Bar and Grill at your Festus Pasta House is your place to watch all local high school sports live. That's right, I said live. Come in and enjoy all local high school sports brought to you live on our 5 big screen TVs from Livestream STL. Also enjoy our happy hour menu, which includes half-price pizzas, discounted appetizers, and drink specials. We are the best place to gather for your local high school sports brought to you by Livestream STL at your Festus Pasta House on Highway A, where it's always a great time.
Hey, Ray Halbrook here with Livestream STL Media. You know, we wear a lot of hats in this business, and to tell you the truth, we have a lot of hats from the area here in the Jefferson County and St. Louis County area here, and we'd really just like to tell you about all the different hats that we take care of here with a lot of different schools, a lot of different organizations, things like that. So as I'm doing this hat, you might be thinking, you know, hey, I'm a business, and you know, I'm looking for a way to advertise my business. Well, here's a perfect way right here. Advertise with us here at Livestream STL. Real easy. Sponsor with us, 314-852-4398. I promise you will not be disappointed as we continue our hats here, because we wear a lot of hats. We'd love to wear your hat as a business as well. So partner with us as we continue our amazing coverage in the Jefferson County and St. Louis County area. We'd love to have you on here as a business, so consider giving us a call. Again, I'll throw this up here real quick, 314-852-4398. And again, like I said, your business helps us continue the great coverage in Jefferson County. I've got a handful more here, but man, we'd really love to have you as a part of our businesses as well. Again, if you're a business, big business, small business, doesn't matter, give us a call, 314-852-4398. I promise you will not be disappointed, as I got 2 more hats left here. And man, we appreciate having all of the amazing businesses in Jefferson County and St. Louis County. So again, give us a call, 314-852-4398. I promise you will not regret it. Have a great day.
Hey guys, Lindsay and Jason Gallahue here with Fairway Automotive Services.
Just a little bit about our shops. We have one at 8750 Watson Road in Crestwood, one at 5208 South Kings Highway in the city. A little bit about what we do. We do anything from minor oil changes, inspections, tires, all the way up to complex diagnosis, transmissions and engines. At our Watson location, we have 5 bays that are dedicated specifically to the classics and hot rods. We don't do much body work or full restorations. We more key on the guy that works on his car himself and maybe gets to a point where it's a project he doesn't want to handle, so give us a call. Something that interests you, or if you just want to see some cool cars, check us out on Facebook at Fairway Automotive, or you can visit our website at fairwayautomotive.com.
Precision Film Products, specializing in automotive and residential window film installations, paint protection film, and full vehicle wraps. Check them out on Facebook and Instagram at Precision Film Products, or call 636-475-7510. Precision Film Products.
At Girardi Agency Missouri Farm Bureau, we're dedicated to safeguarding your present and securing your future. Whether it's auto, home, life, health, or business insurance, we offer comprehensive coverage tailored to your needs. We would love the opportunity to earn your business. Our office has been located in Hillsboro for over 30 years. Please contact our office today for a quote, 636-797-5800.
Hi, this is Bill.
Good evening and welcome to Courtside Basketball on Livestream STL. We're live from Festus High School in Festus, Missouri, home to the Festus Tigers. They will be hosting the Hillsboro Hawks in a crosstown rival. Should be another classic matchup tonight here. Ray Halbrook along with Greg Beekman and Matt Bates. All of us here at Livestream STL. Matt, going to be a fun one tonight, my friend.
Talk about a rivalry, and it is going to be everything and then some. Hillsboro now, they're coming across the short trek across Highway A and heading over here to Festus. 10-5 Hawks coming in to play host to the 11-7 Festus Tigers. Drake, everything and then some tonight right before we get into the starting 5, which I'll let you go over, but numbers for both these teams read off the charts.
This game is the crowd is absolutely electric, and we haven't even tipped off yet. Which headline do you want to pick? How close these schools are.
Yeah,
the fact that they played each other in the playoffs in football just a couple of months ago. The fact that both of these teams on paper are very evenly stacked. The biggest one for me, though, is the fact that the Festus Tigers come into this undefeated 5-0 in conference play, and the Hawks are 3-1. If Festus can win this game tonight, they hold a stranglehold on the conference title. They have it all but wrapped up. So Hillsboro's really coming into this one wanting to play spoiler, A, at home, and B, wanting to get back into that division or conference race and fight for that title. So, I mean, you can hear it behind my voice. This crowd is absolutely electric already. This should be nothing but a really fun basketball game.
Head coach Brian Saharsky going to stand out the starting 5 for Hillsboro. Number 24, Dominic Sutton. Number 30, Greg Robinson. Number 5, Luca Poole. Number 4, Nick Marchetti. And number 1, A.J. Heisel. For the Festus Tigers, coach is sending out the following 5. That will be Deshaun Bridget, Hayden Bates, Carter Ross, Aiden Clifton, and Drew Johnson. And we are underway. Festus wins the tip. So Hillsboro will get the possession arrow. Hayden Bates, far side, top of the key, sends it back over. That's Carter Ross for 3. Bingo! The 5'9 senior averages 12, knocks down his first 3 of the game right now, and it's a 3-0 lead for the Tigers. Number 24, Sutton, watch out for him. He's dangerous with the 3 ball. Kick it far corner, out there to Robinson. Robinson They send it all the way over to Sutton for three. In and good. Dominic Sutton, top 35 in three-point average and top 45 in total threes. Here's Bates from the charity stripe. He's going to pop another one in now, 5-3. Action picking up. Sutton thought about another three. He's going to give it over to Marchetti. Marchetti being hounded out there. Gives it back over to Marchetti, does Sutton. They go over to number one, that's Heisel. Heisel gives it back over to Luca Poole. So just about everybody's touched the ball. Here's Sutton for three, bingo! Dominic Sutton, the senior, averages 15 a game, give him 6. Bates for three, a little too hard. Robinson's gonna grab that rebound. You're gonna hear his name a lot too, grabbing the rebounds tonight. Back up comes Heisel. Heisel over to Marchetti. Luca Poole looking to slow things down just a touch. Robinson going to drive on the baseline. Went in hard on Bridget. No call. Kick back out to Marchetti. 6-5. Hawks on top. Just underway here. Just about a minute, 45 seconds in, and it is 6-5 Hawks. Poole over to Heisel. Heisel inside the paint. Kicks back out. Marchetti. We give it to Robinson. Robinson looking to chew some time off Marchetti for three. Give him three. So all 9 points come via the three-point variety. They're going to call a foul down on the floor, and that'll be a throw-in. They're going to get Luca Poole. Should be his first of the evening. Boy, I'm telling you right now, the flow, the pace, it is everything and then some. Deshaun Bridget over to Bates. Bates, shuffle step, kick out. Bridget, 2-on-1 there. They kick back out up top. That's Drew Johnson. Off the hands of Bates, goes back just shy of midcourt. No harm, no foul. Bates, spin move, cuts through the paint, kicks it back out. Drew Johnson hasn't met a three ball he hasn't liked either. He's going to stop inside the paint. That's swatted out by Robinson at 6'6". Heisel over to Sutton. Sutton, spin move behind the back. Over to Robinson, cutting through the paint. Trying to go up 1-on-2. He does off the panel and in. First bucket from the floor. Outside of the three-pointers, it's now 11-5 in favor of the visiting Hillsboro Hawks. That's Johnson back over to Bates. Bates over to Bridget. Bridget going to drive in on Heisel. Goes up, and they're going to call it in the act of shooting. So Heisel will be the guilty party on the foul, and Bridget's going to go to the line to shoot too, Drew.
Matt, do you want to take a breath in there anytime soon?
Working on it.
This game has matched the energy and then some. We're not even 4 minutes into the game, and the crowd is awesome. The play is awesome. This is awesome.
So that is Bridget at the line, shooting two. Comes into the game, 44% from the stripe, does the junior. So misses that first one. He's got a chance to put in at least another one here to. At 11-5, that's about as close as you can get to cutting the lead in half. And 11-6 now, so Bridget gets his first of the evening. 1 for 2 at the stripe. 11-6, 4:44. Left to go, quarter number one. Again, thank you for you tuning in on Facebook, YouTube, X, TKDS Sports app. Don't know if I'm going to be able to get it all in, as Sutton has no qualms about putting up a three. Foul on the floor. It's going to send Heisel to the line. Finish off TKDS Sports app, TKDS, Livestream STL, Mixler.com, Livestream STL, Mobile Roku, Fire TV. Thank you to everybody tuning in tonight. Heisel, 37% from the stripe. He's going to bang that first one down. So the senior averaging about 2.5 a game. I mean, when you have Sutton knocking down 15, Robinson knocking down 13, Luca Poole knocking down 10. A little bit of love to bring back to the game there, and that will be Bates grabbing that right out of the hands of Robinson, who is one of the in the top 50 in rebounds right now, top 35 more specifically. Down low, Bates throws in the shoulder, spin move in the paint, give him two. give him 4 of the 8, has half of the points for the Tigers, 12-8. Heisel, far side, Sutton being matched up with Bates. Back up top to Heisel. Bounce pass over to Poole, hits Heisel, cutting through, goes left-handed and in. A.J. Heisel. Here's pass up to Bridget. He goes in, swatted out by Robinson. They're going to get him with a foul as well, too. Not all ball.
Wow.
No.
What an effort there by Greg Robinson, coming all the way back down the court and swatting that ball right into the sidelines. Unfortunately, he gets the foul called on him. That was a great play.
That's going to send Bridget to the line to shoot another 2. Buries that one. Another one here can make it a 4-point ball game. Or do you look for the miss, kick it back out, bang a 3? Nope, he's going to knock that one down.
Well, when you got the big boy of Robinson down there, it's probably best to just try and get that one.
Marchetti breaks up far side, being guarded by Carter Roth. They give it back over to Heisel. Quick pass back out to Sutton for 3 off the front of the rim. Grabbed by Carter Roth, back up he comes. Flowing locks, no headband on him. Pass over the top to Bates. Bates spin move in the paint once. Another block by Robinson. 3 ball for Bridget. Too hard off the paint. Luca Poole transition up to Marchetti. Over to Robinson. He's going to try to drive through, and he's going to be fouled by Bridget. And he's going to go to the line to shoot 2. Checking into the game now will be number 11, Preston Brown.
I think they called the foul before he started shooting, so it looks like it's going to be a baseline underneath the basket there.
The irony of, the number and the number of shots that would go along with it.
Right.
So it fouls on number 2, but not 2 shots. So, and Heisel's going to cut through the paint. He's going to get the 2 instead, give him 5. Pass up to Bridget. Bridget behind the back, going to kick back out. There is number 24, Clifton. First time we've called his name tonight outside of the starting 5 in the lineup. Here's Roth going to cut right through. Another block by Robinson. Marchetti comes right back. Out to Sutton. Fakes a 3, kick back out. Brown, zip over to Marchetti. Back over to Sutton now, other side of the court. Little too hard. Robinson, when Bates going for the rebound. Going to go off Robinson, and that'll be a throw-in for the Festus Tigers. Boy, I'm telling you, down low, there is no margin for error down there. You've got Robinson there at 6'6". You got Clifton trying to bang around with him as well, and Robinson's just a SWAT machine right now. Carter Roth with 2:30, and the Tigers down by 6. That is Jeremy Davis-Mays, JDM, checking into the ball game there. Roth, far corner. Kick it back out to number 30, Drew Johnson. Bates is going to try to drive through the paint. Lane straight on through, and they're going to call it, and because of goaltending. So Bates is going to get the 2 anyway.
I wish I was tall enough to get a goaltending called against me.
You and me both. And Brown, all the accolades over on the side of the football field. The quarterback's going to quarterback. The offense here has been trimmed to 4, 16-12 with 2 minutes left to go. Brown, fresh look at 3. Bingo! He called glass.
The bank is open.
The 6'1" junior banking one in. Bates looking to go up. He has Brown all over his back. He was trying to go up in the act of shooting, but they're going to call the foul down on the floor, so I guess that's why, because he wouldn't allow him up. Checking in, Jackson Smith. Checking out will be Clifton. Throw in for the Tigers. Lob pass over to Bates. Bates just outside. They're going to kick it back over. 3 ball put up. A little too much by Johnson. Mays swings it back out. Roth over to Bates. Bates looking to make a move on Brown. Picks up the dribble, kicks it back out. In comes Drew Johnson. He's going to go through, and they're going to call him on a charge through the lane. Okay. So that'll be 11 on white. Jackson Smith trying to cut through the middle. Okay, so that'll turn into an empty possession for the Tigers, and they're down by a touchdown right now, 19-12. With $1:23 left to go here in quarter number one. Matt Bates, Drake Beekman, Ray Hallbrook in the house with you tonight. Thank you for tuning in on live stream STL this evening. Marchetti going to go down low. Robinson going to kick it. They go back out to Sutton for three. In and out. Jackson Smith rebound over to Carter Roth. Roth over to ADM. He's going to drive through the paint. Goes up, swatted out. Luca Poole with the swat. And it went off a foot and out of bounds. So another empty possession for the Tigers to try to claw back into this. So Brown over to Poole. Back to Poole again, crosses the timeline now. 49 seconds left to go in the quarter. Sutton, top to Marchetti. Marchetti over to Brown. They go down in the corner, near corner here. Luca Poole up top. Sutton all the way across to Brown. With no shot clock, even 30 seconds, they can still play for the final shot. They're not. It's going to go up a little too hard. Robinson, the rebound machine, give him another one. Puts that off the panel and in, make it 21-12 with 20 seconds left to go. Carter Roth, far side, over to Johnson. Johnson, top of the key, Drano. First two of the night for the 6'2 sophomore. Still a 7-point deficit, 21-14, under 5 now, 3-2. Sutton's going to drive through, backs out, pounds off and in. Dominic Sutton, give him two more. That's how the first quarter is going to end with the Hawks on top, 23-14. This is Courtside Basketball live stream STL.
Hi, this is Bill Ribble with APB Storage. APB Storage is a locally owned and operated family business that offers the best storage solutions in the Jefferson County area. Our electronic gates give you 24-hour access to your storage unit, and our state-of-the-art security system provides peace of mind and security. All of the units provide easy access drive-up doors to allow a stress-free way to your unit. Come see why people prefer the APB experience. Give us a call at 636-464-5629 or visit online at apbstorage.com.
Back here at Festus High School, first quarter comes to an end. Dominic Sutton with 8. A.J. Heisel with 5. Greg Robinson with 4. Marchetti and Brown each with 3. For the Festus Tigers, that's Hayden Bates with 6. Carter Roth with 3. Johnson with 2. And then that is Bridget with 3. So we kick off quarter number 2. Number 1, A.J. Heisel gives it over to Marchetti. Marchetti and Roth matched up now as that lead has grown to 9 for the Hillsboro Hawks with that bucket to finish out quarter number 1. Over to Brown being guarded by Bates. They've seen each other on the football field, except with pads and helmets on. Robinson, long range 3, a little too hard. Grabbed by Bridget. So the only drawback if you're a Hawk fan is having Robinson shooting that far from the outside. Nobody really with the height that grabbed the rebound down low. There's Clifton, kick back out. Johnson for 3, a little too hard. Bates with the rebound over Brown. Gives it over to Carter Roth. Roth back over to Bates. Thought about the 3, looked to drive, spin move. Kicks down low. Clifton waits for everybody to drive by. Aiden Clifton, give him his first 2. Welcome to the score sheet, Aiden Clifton. Here comes Robinson. That should be a charge, and it will be. Charge on Robinson, going a little too hard, so he's going to check out. In comes number 42. That'll be Kenyon Drury, the junior. 6:45 left to go here until halftime. Carter Roth goes far court. Into Bates. Bates is going to kick it back out. Roth for 3. Off the side of the rim. Back comes Poole. Poole pulls up top of the arc. Gives it over to Heisel. Back over to Poole. He's going to drive through, kick out. Drury for three, a little too hard. Poole with the rebound. Hawks still in possession. Heisel thought about the three, being guarded by Johnson. Going to give it to Brown. Quick three ball put up and in. Preston Brown, give him 6. Bates, top of the key, is going to drive through. He's going to back out. Little fade, high off the glass and in for Hayden Bates. Give him 8 on the evening now. Down by 8, 26-18 with 5:50 and counting. Drury up top. Far side Brown rolls in and out. He's feeling it. Bridget going to give it over to Johnson. Johnson, he's going to pull up for three. Bingo! Drew Johnson. Maybe that's what it takes. 26th in the average for 3 points. His total 3 points, 32nd in the area, top 50. Closes the gap, 26-21. Now a 5-point deficit for the Tigers. Brown picks up his dribble, kicks it out to Marchetti. Marchetti to Drury. Back out to Brown. 3-ball put up, little too soft. Clifton with the rebound over to Roth. Back up come the Tigers. Looking to go in on Marchetti. Lefty layup and in with the bucket and the bruise. Carter Roth picks up his 5th point of the night. Makes the score 26-23. Going to the line to finish off the and one. Sutton's going to check in. Marchetti's going to check out. Carter Roth, 69% from the stripe, with a chance to finish off an and one and bring the deficit to 2. And does not do that. Nobody from the Tigers to even look at a rebound, so I guess they must have thought Roth was a 100% shooter from the line. Heisel being guarded by Johnson out there. Up top to Drury, back over to Brown. Bates is on Brown out there. Ball being fought for Drury and Bridget. Are they going to call a jump ball? They are. Possession arrow in favor of the Festus Tigers. And if you are following us on Mixler tonight, the Festus Tigers are going right to left in their home whites with black and gold. And the Hillsboro Hawks going left to right in their base blue with red and white trim and piping. Bates, spin move in the paint. High up off the glass and in. As high up as he's going off the glass, Drake, there ain't no way Robinson's going to be able to get that, even if he was out there. Off the panel and in goes Luca Poole. Welcome to the score sheet, Luca. The only one left of the starting 5. Roth, long range 3, a little too hard. Bridget going to grab the rebound. He goes in reverse under the panel and in. Bridget goes in. Timeout taken on the floor. We're going to step aside as well with 4:11 left to go until halftime. Courtside basketball, live stream STL.
Festus Pasta House is your place to watch all local high school sports live. That's right, I said live. Come in and enjoy all local high school sports brought to you live on our 5 big screen TVs from Livestream STL. Also enjoy our happy hour menu, which includes half-price pizzas, discounted appetizers, and drink specials. We are the best place to gather for your local high school sports, brought to you by Livestream STL at your Festus Pasta House on Highway A, where it's always a great time.
Back out of the timeout here with 4:11 to go before halftime. Tigers are able to get the lead down to just 1 after going down 23-14 after the first quarter. They've come back 13-5 here as we hand it back to Matt for the rest of the second quarter.
Thank you, Drake. And with 4 minutes now left to go until halftime, I mean, the Tigers, they're back in it to win it now. And with that crosstown rivalry, the Hawks coming into town, as you'd mentioned in the pregame, I mean, numbers-wise, statistics-wise, this was about as close of a draw as one could draw up far tonight. So,
and that's about as good as you can get for a crosstown rivalry as well. Just evenly matched teams, just hoping for a great game, and so far it's delivered.
So that is Drury. Picks up his dribble over to Sutton. Sutton over to Poole. Poole being guarded by, that's number 5, JDM, Jeremy Davis-Mays. Spin move in the paint by Heisel. Doesn't fall through. Rebound grab by Brown. Went off of Bates. He's able to Steal that. Back up he comes. 3:25 and counting. Hard pass down to Clifton. Goes up. Blocked by Drury. Gets that over to Sutton. Sutton. 3:15 left to go. I think everybody coming by wants to bump the chair. Heisel. He has that stripped away by Clifton. Over to Johnson. Johnson navigates his way back up. Met by Sutton at top of the key. Little pick set up by Clifton, but able to sneak through was Sutton. Down low, Clifton off the pick and roll. Going to kick it back out. Bates, long range three. Bingo! Hayden Bates. Give him 13 on the evening right now. Tigers now have taken a 30-28 lead. First time tonight we have said that with 2:35 and counting until halftime. Here's Poole. 1-on-3, kicks it back out. Not a bad idea. Drury over to Heisel. Heisel stuck at the charity stripe, gives it down to Brown. Brown, he makes a move in off the panel, doesn't fall in, but he'll go to the line to shoot two. So that'll be number 24. That'll be Aiden Clifton down low with the foul. Had to make sure it wasn't another number 2 back out there again. So this time he. Yep.
Well, he did have the 4 on the other hand, so it would have been a little harder to confuse, I guess. But
either that or to show us there's all 2s left until halftime.
Yeah, exactly.
2:22. To the line is Preston Brown. Misses that one. Again, 44% from the stripe. Numbers don't really read off the charts for the Hawks at the free throw line, but he does get one of them. So give him 4. Actually, he got both of them because that is now 30-30. Because that was a 2-point deficit. So Brown came in shooting 44% from the line, and so that's Roth down low to Bates. Bates looking to spin on Brown. He's going to kick it back out to Roth once again. Back up top to Johnson. Johnson and Sutton. Spin move top of the key. He's going to pull up. Long 3. Bing! Spin move in the paint. And looks like they're going to grab number 11, Jackson Smith, possibly, with another foul there, but we shall see. This indeed. So that'll be his second. So to the line is going to be Marchetti, just as long as he doesn't think the ball's a soccer ball or a football. He was the kicker on the football team. He's got a heck of a foot on him. Misses that one from the stripe. 49% shooter is the senior. And promptly knocks that one down. Welcome to the score sheet, quarter number 2. Give him 4 on the evening. 33-31 with a $130. Carter Roth right in front of us. Poked out by Marchetti. Ball will be retained by the Festus Tigers. Let's see who's throwing the ball in. That'll be Hayden Bates. Nope, that'll be Johnson. Drew Johnson.
Hit you with the fake right there.
There you go. Power move by Bates. Kick back out. Looked like that was number 11, Jackson Smith. Bates was wanting to go to him down low, and
yeah, I like the
Smith was kind of tied up at the moment.
Yeah, I like the creativity there by Bates to try and go kind of behind the back, over the shoulder, over to his teammate there. Just a little offline there.
70 seconds now to go until halftime. 2-point lead for the Tigers. Marchetti up top. Down here to Poole. Poole over to Sutton. Sutton for 3. Off the front of the rim. Bates, and they're going to get Brown a little too hard on the back of Bates. 2 big boys put together quite well. Exactly 1 minute left to go here until halftime. Still 33-31. Tigers, again, literally and figuratively, have clawed their way back into this to gain the lead right now. And again, without the beauty of a shot clock, could chew off this final minute, but they are not going to bridge it. Give him the bucket and the bruise on the way through. They're going to get Heisel with the foul. That'll be his second.
Tell you what, back-to-back possessions there. Hayden Bates going for some fancy passes. The second time it worked, though, that was a great heads-up play by Bates to get it over to Bridget to get that bucket and then draw the foul to get the +1.
Bridget even gave a little fadeaway there at the charity stripe. Knocked that one down. The confidence just coming out here. 38 seconds left to go and a 5-point lead. Sutton a long way out. Over to Marchetti, over to Heisel. Swing out to Drury for 3. Bridget going to grab that rebound. 25 seconds left to go, 5-point lead. Carter Roth going to slow it down. Need to cross the timeline. Barely does. Well, that was a little dicey.
You probably couldn't fit a highlighter between him and the halfway court line right there.
Bounce pass down low. Bates powers in, spins back out. Too hard off the panel. Drury. Rebound over to Heisel with 5 left to go. Fouled by Johnson on the way by. That'll stop the clock with 3.8. So potentially, in an odd way, the way this could work out. Well, no, that was only team foul number 4, so nobody was in the act of shooting, so that's just going to be a throw-in. So that'll be Heisel being guarded by 6'4" Johnson, Marchetti. That's going to be a 3-ball put up by Poole, and he hits it at the buzzer. My name is Luca. Makes it 36-34. 2-point deficit. We're heading to halftime.
Before we go to halftime, we've got to be able to see that replay there again real quick.
One more time on the throw-in.
Why not? Why not? There, here it comes. Boink.
See the throw-in.
How about that?
Through the cylinder.
Back-to-back buzzer beater buckets for the Hawks. That's got to be good going into halftime. Get some momentum right there.
And they're still down by 2. This is Courtside Basketball Live Stream STL.
Hey guys, Lindsay and Jason Gallahue here with Fairway Automotive Services.
Just a little bit about our shops. We have one at 8750 Watson Road in Crestwood, one at 5208 South Kings Highway in the city. A little bit about what we do. We do anything from minor oil changes, inspections, tires, all the way up to complex diagnosis, transmissions and engines. At our Watson location, we have 5 bays that are dedicated specifically to the classics and hot rods. We don't do much body work or full restorations. We more key on the guy that works on his car himself and maybe gets to a point where it's a project he doesn't want to handle, so give us a call. Something that interests you, or if you just want to see some cool cars, check us out on Facebook at Fairway Automotive, or you can visit our website at fairwayautomotive.com.
Tire Bargains, your one-stop destination for all your vehicle's needs. Established in 1985, we offer the best deals on all major tire brands, custom wheels, and lift kits. But we do so much more than just make your vehicle look good. We also help make sure it rides and drives good by offering a full range of repair and inspection services, including alignments. Whether it's custom accessories or repair work, Tire Bargains has you covered. Tire Bargains is located at 2100 Truman Boulevard in Crystal City. Give us a call today at 636-937-0021.
I'm Scott Seek, your local Edward Jones financial advisor. When we work together, we'll focus on what's important to you. We'll create a personalized financial strategy backed by our advice, tools, and resources to help you reach your goals. And we'll partner to help your strategy stay on track no matter what happens. Contact me today at 636-937-8081. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Mama's on the Hill, home of the original toasted ravioli. For reservations, gift cards, and banquet and catering inquiries, contact them at 314-776-3100, located at 2132 Edwards in St. Louis, Missouri. Check them out on the web on mamasonthehill.com. Follow them on Facebook and Instagram for exclusive holiday offers.
Hey, y'all, it's Jeff from Case and Bucks. Thanks for watching the games today. We appreciate all your business all year long. Don't forget, we've got awesome wings. We got amazing burgers. We got salads like you wouldn't believe. Come check us out. We have barbecue on Thursdays. We have Southern Nights on Wednesdays. We've got bingo on Tuesdays. We can't wait to see you all. Thanks a bunch, and we look forward to having a great summer with y'all.
You can now download the TKDS Sports Network app for mobile, Roku, and Fire TV. Help support Livestream STL by subscribing on our website at livestreamstl.tkdssports.com. Your support helps us to continue our great coverage of Jefferson County and St. Louis County sports. We greatly appreciate your support, and thanks again for watching Livestream STL.
The House Bar and Grill at your Festus Pasta House is your place to watch all local high school sports live. That's right, I said live. Come in and enjoy all local high school sports brought to you live on our 5 big screen TVs from Livestream STL. Also enjoy our happy hour menu, which includes half-price pizzas, discounted appetizers, and drink specials. We are the best place to gather for your local high school sports brought to you by Livestream STL at your Festus Pasta House on Highway A, where it's always a great time.
At Girardi Agency Missouri Farm Bureau, we're dedicated to safeguarding your present and securing your future. Whether it's auto, home, life, health, or business insurance, we offer comprehensive coverage tailored to your needs. We would love the opportunity to earn your business. Our office has been located in Hillsboro for over 30 years. Please contact our office today for a quote, 636-797-5800.
The Breeze Dental Care Team consists of dedicated individuals who are caring, kind, and friendly. Our staff is here to ensure a pleasant experience during your visit to our office. Our team includes experienced and energetic people whose goal it is to communicate well with our patients and provide the best care possible. Providing preventative, restorative, and cosmetic care, schedule a visit by calling 636-937-3030 or find us on the web at breezedentalcare.com.
Hey, Ray Halbrook here with Livestream STL Media. You know, we wear a lot of hats in this business, and to tell you the truth, we have a lot of hats from the area here in the Jefferson County and St. Louis County area here, and we really just like to tell you about all the different hats that we take care of here with a lot of different schools, a lot of different organizations, things like that. So as I'm doing this hat, you might be thinking, you know, hey, I'm a business, and I'm looking for a way to advertise my business. Well, here's a perfect way right here. Advertise with us here at Livestream STL. Real easy. Sponsor with us, 314-852-4398. I promise you will not be disappointed as we continue our hats here, because we wear a lot of hats. We'd love to wear your hat as a business as well. So partner with us as we continue our amazing coverage in the Jefferson County and St. Louis County area. We'd love to have you on here as a business. So consider giving us a call. Again, I'll throw this up here real quick, 314-852-4398. And again, like I said, your business helps us continue the great coverage in Jefferson County. I've got a handful more here, but man, we'd really love to have you as a part of our businesses as well. Again, if you're a business, big business, small business, doesn't matter, give us a call, 314-852-4398. I promise you will not be disappointed, as I got 2 more hats left here. And man, we appreciate having all of the amazing businesses in Jefferson County and St. Louis County. So again, give us a call, 314-852-4398. I promise you will not regret it. Have a great day.
Hi, my name is Marie Stelling. I'm the Community Relations Director for Autumn Ridge Residences. We offer a vibrant senior living community conveniently located at 55 in Herculaneum. We offer 3 meals a day, activities and outings. Housekeeping, laundry is all included. Just minutes away from doctor's offices, restaurants, and shopping. So if you or someone you know are considering senior living, please contact me, Marie Stelling, at 636-931-8400. Come see for yourself why seniors love the life they live at Autumn Ridge.
Precision Film Products, specializing in automotive and residential window film installations, paint protection film, and full vehicle wraps. Check them out on Facebook and Instagram at Precision Film Products or call 636-475-7510. Precision Film Products.
Hi, this is Bill Ribble with APB Storage. APB Storage is a locally owned and operated family business that offers the best storage solutions in the Jefferson County area. Our electronic gates give you 24-hour access to your storage unit, and our state-of-the-art security system provides peace of mind and security. All of the units provide easy access drive-up doors to allow a stress-free way to your unit. Come see why people prefer the APB experience. Give us a call at 636-464-5629 or visit online at apbstorage.com.
Our halftime score 36-34, and we are good to go here. Matt is having a little chat with the clock person over here.
Making sure the pipes stay
That's right.
hydrated.
There you go. All right.
But
all good.
I was going to let Mr. Drake give us the points, and I want him to just give us his overall vibe. I've done these Hillsboro Festus games. I get it. Mr. Drake.
Well, I was telling them at halftime, you don't get this at Crystal City that often, this good competitive basketball. So I'm really enjoying this. And before we get underway here real quick, it's really been a tale of two quarters. You see Hillsboro got off to a 23-14 lead after the first quarter. Festus decided to fight back, though. They ended up winning the second quarter 22-11, which eventually puts them up 36-34 after the first half. We're in for a great second half of basketball.
Leading the way for the Tigers with 13 points, Hayden Bates. Not to be outdone, Drew Johnson with 8. Over on the Hillsboro side, that is Dominic Sutton with 8 and Preston Brown with 8 as well. Here's Marchetti for 3, a little too hard. There's 3 Tigers there. That'll be Bridget grabbing that rebound over to Bates. Back up he comes. Again, 36-34, Johnson. Thought about it, gives it over to Bates. Bates top of the key. Shuffle move, sees the lane, had it swatted by Sutton. Back out to Johnson. 3 ball right off the front of the rim. Doesn't go. Sutton going to grab that rebound. Heisel down low to Robinson. Not a bad idea. Right hand, soft touch, and in goes Greg Robinson. Pretty sure, and it looks like Clifton must have stepped right on the inbounds line right there.
I think that's exactly what happened.
That is going to be a turnover.
If there's one game that you don't want to have those unnecessary, untimely turnovers, this is definitely the game for that.
The mental miscues, and then also the points that, like if you're on the Festus side, those breakdowns, and then to have the Hawks put points up off of that, cannot happen in your own house.
Absolutely not.
Marchetti being guarded by Johnson, swings it up to Robinson. Again, spin move in the paint. Right elbow doesn't fall through. Marchetti doesn't fall through. Roth going to grab that. Being guarded by Marchetti. A little bump and rub all the way up. Over to Bates. Sends it near side to us. To Johnson. Makes a move on Sutton. Pulls it back out. Spin move to the paint. We're going to get a hammer on the way by. We'll see who the guilty party is. But again, we saw it in the first quarter. It's on Sutton. But you saw it in the first quarter. Robinson, when you pull him out of there and you bring him up to the top, if you're Festus, let him shoot from there all day.
Oh, absolutely. You see Hayden Bates with another deflection off the glass and in. Very nicely done.
Give him 15 on the evening, 38-36. Tigers back up again by 2.
Yeah, just to piggyback off that, they got Robinson with 2 fouls early on, so they sat him for pretty much the entirety of the second quarter. So if he stays in here for the second half, that might cause Festus troubles too.
Nice backdoor pass to Marchetti, cutting through, give him 6 on the evening. So Hawks have 4 points already here, quarter number 3. That one
great
doesn't
block
fall
by Robinson though.
Man, but you talk about a tale of 2 quarters, as you were mentioning. I mean, Robinson pretty much went all but non-existent there in that second quarter. This seems to be like quarters 1 and 3 are the Greg Robinson show. The steals, the rebounds, the blocks. But if you're going to keep him up there, Sutton for 3. So 3 of the starters didn't have points in that second quarter. Roth almost threw that one right out of bounds. Great save over there by Johnson. And he's clipped on the way by. Looks like that should be Sutton. That's his second of the evening. It's going to be a throw-in for Johnson right in front of us. On the other side of the scores table, Bates makes a move in on Poole. Dish over to Clifton, off the panel, and in goes Aiden Clifton. Nice assist by Bates. That was, I think, what he was trying to do back in the last quarter, and that's the one that went out of bounds. So Heisel over to Marchetti. Marchetti. Little space given up by Johnson out there on him, gives it over to Poole. Poole being guarded by Bates. Heisel now being guarded by Bridget. Heisel's going to kick it back out. Luca Poole now trying to drive in on Bates. Stuffed by Bates. Takes the steal. Comes back up. Navigates in front of Poole. Poole is going to get called. Didn't give Hayden enough room to navigate his way up and wound up cutting in front of him. So Bates saw him in the blind spot. Cut over in that blind spot. Poole tripped him up, and that'll be the second on Luca Poole.
Yeah, he did that accidentally on purpose right there.
Exactly.
Pretty smart play there by Hayden Bates.
41-40. Hawks are on top. Johnson. Back up top to Robinson. Clifton let him shoot that all day. Now Robinson's going to head back down low. Heisel pulls back out, gives it over to Marchetti. Marchetti to Poole. Down to Robinson, being guarded by Clifton, who's got about a 5-inch advantage on him. Bangs it right off the cylinder. Clifton going to grab that rebound. Bates comes back up court with 4:05 in quarter number 3. He's going to just stop, pop. Little wide right on that one. Poole, quick transition back up to Heisel. Cuts through the paint, throws a couple elbows. He went up and down. That should be a travel. They're calling jump ball.
I think he was able to get up in the air before he caught that pass, so then when he came down, it was the first 2 feet down. It was pretty close, though. I'll definitely give you that. I think that's the only way that wouldn't be a travel in that case.
Clifton with the throw-in over to Johnson. Little time and space given up by Sutton. Couple three-point shooters going at it over there. Sutton on Johnson. Back over to Carter Roth. Bates cutting through. Being guarded by Luca Poole. He's going to back out, reset things. Looking to make his move. Drive, spin move. Still maintains possession over to Roth. Roth over to Bridget. Back over to Bates once again with 3:23. Carter Roth kicks it back out to Johnson once again. Being hounded by Marchetti. Trying to drive, spins back the other way to his left. When to go to Bates, he does. Up top, long-range 3 for Bates. That falls through and in. Hayden Bates, give him 18. Tigers up by 5 now, 46-41 with 3 minutes left to go in quarter number 3. Sutton for 3, off the front of the rim, bounces away. Deshaun Bridget comes back up for the Festus Tigers. Bates must be feeling it, asked for the ball, cuts through, pumps, dumps another one in. Give him 20 on the evening. 20 of the 28. Robinson up top. Over to Brown in front of us. Back over to Poole. Down low to Robinson, out just outside the paint. Off the block. No, off the hand of Clifton. So that'll be a throw-in for the Hillsboro Hawks. That'll be Poole. Luca Poole. Had Brown cutting through. They're going to go all the way back up top to Robinson. Just outside. Kicks it back up. Marchetti right here in front of us. Over to Poole. Poole being guarded by Bates. Sutton once again. Roth and Sutton doing battle like nobody's business. Marchetti. Johnson. So just a couple ticks on above 2 minutes left to go in this one. 2:07 to be exact. Going to get Bridget with the foul on the way by. That'll be his second. JDM going to check in. Jeremy Davis-Mays. Foul on the floor, so that'll be another throw-in for Luca Poole and the Hillsboro Hawks. Simple throw-in. That's going to be right elbow for Robinson. Little too soft. Clifton going to grab that rebound. Over to Bates. Back up they come. Tigers ball up by 7. Johnson thought about going through. Gives it to Roth. Now Bates is going to cut through. He's going to kick back out. Roth for three. A little too hard. Out of the canister it comes. Marchetti back up, looking to drive through. Kick out. Luca Poole off the front of the rim. Bates is going to let that one roll out of bounds, and that'll be Tiger ball with a $1:36. Last time you blinked your eyes, there was 4 minutes left in the third quarter. Now there's only 96 seconds.
The joy of having some good basketball, man. Time just seems to fly by.
We're going to need a little break here in just a second, immediate timeout. We got to thank Ron Rigdon over at Cheap Seats Photography here in just a minute. $1:23 left to go now, a little too hard. Bates is going to grab that one. Long range three. Little too much off of that one. Hit off the front, hit off the back. Marchetti over to Robinson for three. Cuckoo Kachoo, in and out that goes. Not sure if I like that call, but there's 1 minute left to go in the quarter. Hayden Bates, far side, goes off his foot, looked up, and the ball wasn't there, and that'll be an empty possession for the Tigers. So turnover. Hawks get the ball now with 57.1. Luca with the throw into Brown. Preston over to Marchetti. Back over to Robinson. Back again over to Sutton. Sutton on Roth. And just drops that one in for two. Does Dominic Sutton. Give him 5 in the quarter, 13 on the evening. With 35 now left to go. And a 5-point lead for the Tigers. Third quarter action from Festus High School. Carter Roth had an open lane out there on Sutton, thought better of it, gives it over to Johnson, being guarded by Marchetti with 20 now. Bates back out to the Tiger logo. Going to cross over to the far side. In and out of the feed, back to midcourt once again now, 10 seconds and counting. Bates on Poole is going to drive through the paint. Robinson, he went over the top of him a little too soft. JDM has the ball with 1 second. That's going to roll out off the foot. And that's how the third quarter unceremoniously is going to come to an end. We're back for the fourth quarter. This is Courtside Basketball Live Stream STL.
Breeze Dental Care Team consists of dedicated individuals who are caring, kind, and friendly. Our staff is here to ensure a pleasant experience during your visit to our office. Our team includes experienced and energetic people whose goal it is to communicate well with our patients and provide the best care possible. Providing preventative, restorative, and cosmetic care. Schedule a visit by calling 636-937-3030 or find us on the web at breezedentalcare.com.
Matt, this game has gone by so quick. We have not given a chance to give Cheap Seats Photography a little shout. Photography Banners Designs, 314-402-9014. CheapSeatsPhoto.com. Ron Rigdon. Tell them we sent you over here at Livestream STL.
While we got you on the volume there, Mr. Ray, thank you for all you've done tonight. Your thoughts real quick.
Man, it has been nothing but just back and forth action, which I'm absolutely loving.
And we get ready. Fresh 8 on the clock, and the fourth quarter underway here. Tiger lead is 5. That is now the Hillsboro Hawks. They will be going right to left, and the Tigers going left to right. If you're following us out there on Mixler, thank you very much. If you're following us and tuning in regardless, thank you for doing so. That is a bounce pass by Poole, went to Brown, but thought he was cutting and cut the wrong way.
And hey,
so
Matt,
that'll be an empty possession.
Fourth quarter here. Let's get some shout-outs to some folks here. If you're listening or watching on Facebook, give us a shout-out where you're from. Give us a comment. We'll give you a shout-out right here on the broadcast.
Hayden Bates being guarded by Brown. A little rub on the way by, and that'll be a throw-in on the far side. So that'll be Preston Brown. That should be his third, and it is, and that will be Drew Johnson. Far side of the court. The 6'2 sophomore. Real quick, Drew Johnson. Think he plays like a sophomore, Mr. Drake?
I can't say so. I mean, he's been everywhere, and he's been awesome. The one thing I will say before we really get into the fourth quarter here is there's only been one timeout called of the 10 total between both teams. So if it stays close like this, I expect this fourth quarter to be the exact opposite of the first three, and that's a slow, methodical, and nice game planning. as we come down to the wire.
And that's really, Drake, about how back and forth it's been, where there's really been no need to call a timeout to stop a run or anything of that sort.
Exactly.
Johnson at the charity stripe, being guarded by Poole, gives it out to JDM. He's going to kick it over to Bates. Bates, top of the key. Now to midcourt here to Carter Roth. Carter's going to just direct traffic here real quick. Over to Bates in front of us. Down low to Carter Roth, far corner. A little too soft, and he's going to foul Sutton on the way up the court as Sutton had that one picked off. Roth a little too soft on the pass. So that'll be Bridget checking in, Mays checking out. Poole will be throwing the ball right in front of the Festus bench. 6:53, so only 1:07 gone here in quarter number 4. Again, Matt Bates, Drake Beekman, producer Ray Hallbrook in the house tonight, so thank you on all those social media platforms. If you're following us, like, subscribe, get those notifications. We appreciate it. Sutton over to Poole for 3, in and out. Bridget trying to grab that rebound. He pokes it over to number 11, Jackson Smith, gives it back to Drew Johnson. Johnson, nice move around the back, in and out. Up top, and it looks like timeout. Speaking of the timeout, it's going to be taken. And we are going to keep it right here, and we're going to thank the 3 businesses that air our games in their establishments. That will be Pasta House in Festus, Texas Roadhouse in Festus, Case and Bucks Grub and Pub up in Barnhart. So if you are in the area, stop by, check out Pasta House. See General Manager Mike Lee over at Texas Roadhouse, or Jeff Fitter up at Case and Bucks up in Barnhart. We appreciate it.
Got folks over here, Andrew Hubbard, coach from Hillsboro girls basketball. Appreciate all the work you guys do. We appreciate you, sir. Kevin Bennett, he's one of the referees that's here from time to time, watching after my game at Second. Great job as always. Thank you so much. Casey Green wants to say also hello from Dwight, Casey, Peyton, and Gianna. So there you go. We appreciate and Ben McFarland, he's watching too. So there you go.
All
we
right.
appreciate it.
6:23 left to go, and that will be Johnson with the throw in right in front of us over to Bates. Hayden Bates being guarded by Luca Poole. Bates is going to drive through the paint, past the charity stripe, kicks out to Bridget. Bridget, that ball's poked out by Luca. Another throw in just a little farther down now for Drew Johnson. Marchetti on him. Long range pass, that was telegraphed. Heisel's seen that on the football field a time or two. Picks that one off, and in he goes. A.J. Heisel give him 7 on the evening. 48-45 now, 3-point ball game. Bates pulls up over to Roth, to Johnson. Johnson now being guarded by Poole. Marchetti's on Bates. The give and go. Bates thought about going in. There was 2 of them there. One of them was Robinson, so back out to Jackson Smith. Gives it over to Johnson. Johnson, right elbow, and in. Took a little while to fall through, but that's the first 2 points of quarter number 4. And we're 2.5 minutes in, and Johnson breaks the shutout on the 4th quarter barrier. Robinson over to Luca Poole. I thought he was too far underneath the hoop, but they're going to get Bridget with the foul anyway on the way by. So Luca will go to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, Bridget was able to make some good contact on the ball right there as it was getting laid up, but I think he made some contact with the body, which you cannot do, so it's going to send Poole to the line.
Poole, one of the ones you don't want to send to the line, as he's a 70% shooter from the stripe. And he'll promptly bang that one right on through, so give him 6 on the evening.
One thing that I've noticed here, real quick here, Matt, is that in the first quarter, it seemed like Festus was kind of trying to figure out how they wanted to attack the Hawks defensively. They went into a couple of different zones, like a 3-2, box and 1 maybe. And then they've gone man-to-man ever since the second quarter, and it's really worked out for them. They've won score-wise every quarter since that first quarter, and I'd like to think it's because of that man defense.
I would have to agree with you, Mr. Drake. Nice assessment on that. That is Carter Roth with the handoff from Bates. They give it back out to Jackson. Back over to Hayden Bates. He's going to cut through the paint in on Robinson. Going to have to kick it back out. He does to Roth. Thought about going for the 3 ball. He's going to pop it out to Roth. Roth for 3. a little too much mustard on that one, and Bates not enough room. I mean, this is about like when they used to play football at Wrigley Field. I mean, the corners in all these areas, you don't have a lot of room for error. So if you want to dive for a ball in a corner, you're going to be facing brickwork.
That's going to test the character of anyone who's playing out in this court, especially in those corners, like you said.
Sutton with a kick out to Marchetti right in front of our vantage point. Robinson, he's going to drive in. Little Euro step in on Bates and drops in 2 more, give him 8. Had 4 in the first quarter, and long range 3 for Bates off the front of the rim. Rebound grab by Jackson Smith. Bounce pass all the way over to Bridget with 4:15, and the lead has been cut to 2 now. Bridget, nice pass, nice look. Welcome to the score sheet. The 6-foot sophomore Jackson Smith gets his first 2 of the ball game. Robinson hanging out there around the 3-point arc. Marchetti, far side. Up top of the arc to Heisel. Bounce pass down low to Marchetti. Robinson still up top. Decided to cut through the paint. He's going to get fouled on the way by. I mean, my guess that's by design when you're about 6'6", 6'7", because I know me at 5'9", it takes me a few more steps, when I'm at the top of the 3-point arc. 2 steps for Robinson. He's already to the rim. I'm taking about like 8.
That's the joy of having some long limbs right there, I guess.
Telling you. Even though he's a little bit closer to the rim, he bangs that one right off the back of it, and everybody coming in to congratulate him on that. 52-48. Still a 4-point lead for the Tigers at home in this heated rivalry matchup tonight. First time they've met this year, as the first game was canceled. Actually, it's been rescheduled, and we'll have that for you. But
yeah,
been a while since they've played this late in the year, and you're feeling the heat inside the court here tonight. Bates navigating his way through on Luca Poole behind the back. You hear the crowd reacting to that. Clifton back over to Bates. Touch pass over to Roth for 3. Little too hard off the back iron. Robinson, boy, no charge, no nothing on that one. Poole, free shot. Robinson too far underneath, couldn't get the dunk. Back up to Bates. Marchetti picks it away. Turnover, regained. Poole for 3. Bingo! My name is Luca. He has 4. All knotted up. 52, 3 minutes left to go. Bates cuts through. Almost tipped by Robinson. Ball down low, being fought for. No jump ball being called just yet. Referees did blow the whistle, even though it's so loud in here you couldn't hear it. Timeout taken by the Hillsboro Hawks. We're going to take a break as well, and we're going to come right back. This is Courtside Basketball, live stream us.
Hey guys, Lindsay and Jason Gallahue here with Fairway Automotive Services.
Just a little bit about our shops. We have one at 8750 Watson Road in Crestwood, one at 5208 South Kings Highway in the city. A little bit about what we do. We do anything from minor oil changes, inspections, tires, all the way up to complex diagnosis, transmissions and engines. At our Watson location, we have 5 bays that are dedicated specifically to the classics and hot rods. We don't do much body work or full restorations. We more key on the guy that works on his car himself and maybe gets to a point where it's a project he doesn't want to handle, so they give us a call. Something that interests you, or if you just want to see some cool cars, check us out on Facebook at Fairway Automotive, or you can visit our website at fairwayautomotive.com.
We are back here at Tiger Auditorium here in Festus, Missouri, and I think as Mr. Drake had posted out on Facebook, we are going to have a barn burner tonight, and brother, let me tell you, we've got that and everything, and then some tonight. 52-52.
Oh my goodness, yeah, this is definitely coming down to the wire like we predicted, like we had hoped. Less than 3 minutes to go. Who's going to fall under pressure? Who's going to shine the brightest when the lights are on? We're about to find out.
Luca Poole hit that big 3 right there before the timeout. Have Sutton and Roth doing battle. Robinson and Clifton. Here's Marchetti now. Over to Brown. Brown's going to kick it to Luca Poole. Poole turns that one over, had his pocket pick. Went to cut through, JDM just popped it underneath. Far side to Bates, rub and ride there, and that is going to go off the foot of Hayden Bates and out. So they're not going to call. They're not going to call any impediment of the lane on that. So just a little rub on the way up. So that went off the foot of Bates and out. So that is Hillsboro Hawk ball now. Still knotted up, 52-52. Now with 2:10 left to go here, quarter number 4. Sutton just north of the charity stripe, gives it to Brown. Brown trying to make a move on JDM. In the paint now, he's got to kick it back out to Robinson. Robinson's going to give it to Marchetti. Marchetti up top the pool for 3, front of the rim. Johnson's going to grab that one. Still nobody wants to unbreak this tie. Timeout taken by Festus, and we are going to keep it right here. And I think Mr. Ray is going to talk to us about fast break.
Yes, I'm actually wearing, and we'll show this right here, I'm actually wearing the fast break pullover tonight to promote the show tomorrow night. Tomorrow afternoon, I should say, 3 o'clock.
I asked Drake if you were going to sleep in it since you didn't come wearing live stream merchandise.
I know, no, that's not like me to not do that. But hey, fast break tomorrow, 3 o'clock. We'll talk about this game. We'll talk about all of the local schools here, all of the top 5s of each school or of each player. We've got a special Professor of Coachonomics segment. We're going to catch up with Precious Roberts from Jefferson, the Jeffco Vikings, Lady Vikings basketball. Talk a little bit about that as well. So check it out, Fast Break. And we will crown none other than a Player of the Week this week. Who will it be? Well, stay tuned. We'll see you at 3 o'clock tomorrow.
Matt, it is just a pullover, so I guess you can get a couple of uses out of it. He doesn't necessarily have to sleep in it. I do want to say before we get back underway.
What? I mean, come on, give me a break. It's awesome.
We got to shout out both of these student sections. I mean, Hillsboro's got a very nice representation tonight. Yeah. The Festus home Tigers, obviously, you can hear them behind me. They are going off. This is a fun, enjoyable atmosphere to be in, and we got some great basketball on a Friday night. What more could you ask for?
Here we go.
Doesn't hurt at all. Next up for the Hillsboro Hawks will be February 6th against Cape Notre Dame. Next up for the Festus Tigers, they'll host Windsor on February 9th. And Marchetti trying to stick his nose in between 2 Tigers. He's going to get called for the foul. That'll stop the clock now with 92 seconds left to go. Still 52-52 deadlock, so we're kind of really right back where we started from at the beginning of the ball game. Johnson, throw in, grabbed by Bates, just pulls that right out of the crowd. Top of the key, has a lane. Waits for Robinson, traffic to come by. He's still doesn't get the bucket in the Brewers, but he will go to the line to shoot 2 to try to break the deadlock. 3rd on Robinson. Bates stuck at 20. The only 2 people to score for the Tigers, Johnson and Smith, in the quarter for the Tigers. Robinson has 2 in this quarter, Poole with 4, Heisel with 2. Low-scoring affair here in quarter number 4. Been more of a track meet than anything. So Bates here eventually will get to shoot his 2 here at the line. And the first one's up and in. Give him 21 on the evening. 1:21 left to go, quarter number 4. Second shot put up by Bates, and that falls through. 64% from the line, and that's a timeout taken for the Hawks. And we're going to keep it right here once again. A few more shout-outs, Mr. Hallbrook.
Yeah, I've got to give a shout-out here. Hey, everybody that's watching right now, do me a favor. Don't do this enough. I mean, there is a slew of folks on all the different waves. If you have the ability to like and share this to some friends here, because there's folks that might be thinking about, hey, I don't know what the score of the game is. You have a chance to let them know about it, so do that. Give us a like, give us a share. Let your friends know. There are a huge amount of people here on the different waves, so we'd appreciate that. And if you're interested in sponsoring with us, we would love to have you on as a sponsor. And it looks just like this. Be a sponsor. Give us a call, 314-852-4398. You see all the different schools that we cover and different organizations we cover. We'd love to have you on board, so give us a call, 314-852-4398. We'd love to have you on board.
And don't forget to stick around as we will have the APB postgame show and player of the game.
Yes, sir.
Coming up after this is over with.
Who could that be? Who could that be?
Well, as for right now, if things finish right now, looking at probably Hayden Bates from the Festus side. If there is a little something to be said on the Hillsboro side of things. I know he has 8 points, but the job may be by Greg Robinson tonight. Sutton's cooled off since his 8 in the first quarter, so they've just kind of been treading water, but I think it's been the job by Robinson on the Hillsboro side, but we shall see. Sutton far side up top, a little give and go to Luca. Bounces it off and in. Maybe Luca Poole with the fourth quarter and the second half that he has had. All knotted up once again. 1 minute left. Overtime pending here at Festus High School. Drew Johnson over to JDM, back over to Bates. Now 45 seconds left to go. Still 54-54. Carter Roth cutting through. Bates back up to midcourt. Being guarded by Luca Poole. Possibly setting up for a last shot, which
kind of looks like that.
So we're now down to 25 seconds. Bates, been a man possessed out here, been putting on a dribbling clinic, trying to work in and out on Poole now. Behind the back, navigates his way through, cuts back out. You hear the crowd going wild every time he does that behind the back and through the legs move now. 5 on the clock. 3. He's going to cut through the paint. High off the rim. Does not fall through. We are going to overtime. 54-54. We're back for bonus basketball on a Friday night. Courtside basketball, live stream STL.
Hey, y'all, it's Jeff from Case and Bucks. Thanks for watching the games today. We appreciate all your business all year long. Don't forget, we've got awesome wings. We got amazing burgers. We got salads like you wouldn't believe. Come check us out. We have barbecue on Thursdays. We have Southern Nights on Wednesdays. We've got bingo on Tuesdays. We can't wait to see you all. Thanks a bunch, and we look forward to having a great summer with y'all.
We are back for overtime here at Festus High School. Matt Bates, Drake Beekman, Ray Hallbrook. Matt, Drake, and Ray here with you. 54-54. And this has been everything as advertised here, and it is a 4-minute overtime session.
All I got to say is, are you not entertained, right?
Real quick before the tip-off here, Mr. Ray, if they're still tied after this overtime, do they just go to another one?
Yes, they do.
Okay. So Clifton is going to gain possession off the tip. Over to Bates. Being guarded by Luca Poole once again. Actually should be more like hounded. He's been on him like a second layer of skin all night. Johnson being guarded by Marchetti. He's trying to create some havoc. Bates is going to cut through. They're going to call a block. Poole just couldn't get to where he needed to get to, so they're going to get Poole with the block. And given the number of fouls, that will be a throw-in and not anything in the act of shooting. So, but with Poole, little dampness, little moisture on the floor. So they actually asked one of the players to take off like their practice top, which I would think would probably have a little dampness on
no
it.
kidding.
So
Yeah.
I'm just making sure we weren't like compounding the problem. But
right, just to make it worse and draw a little more time. I will say, we were talking about Festus and their defensive planning throughout the game. Hillsboro's been man-to-man all night long, and it's been working really well, so don't see any reason to change it now.
Throw in Clifton. That's blocked by the block machine in the name of Greg Robinson. I mean, that has to be at least 8-9 blocks.
That's it. I've got him for 6 blocks tonight. He's standing tall down there.
I mean, if he's not getting a block, he's getting at least a fingertip, something on there. Power move on Clifton, too short. Marchetti goes to go up. Ball stripped out by JDM over to Roth. Roth able to keep it from going out of bounds. Back up top to Bates. Bates now slowing things down just a touch. I'm telling you right now, even I'm about ready to break out in a sweat here in this thing. Marchetti pounding him. Bates in and out of the feet, and they're going to call a foul down away from the play. And it looks like they're going to get Dominic Sutton on that. So, you've got Bates up there, up top, out here by the mid-court logo, kind of using that as a distraction away from the play. So, the refs are keeping their eyes on everything too.
Yeah, with how close it is, you don't want to let it get a little too chippy, a little too out of hand late here. We want to keep it clean, but definitely keep it close and keep it fun.
But now with 5 fouls on the Hawks, that should now be 2 shots now, and the Tigers only have 3 team fouls, as we now have 2:57 left to go here in the overtime session. So that will be actually Clifton going to the line now, because that 5th foul generated 2 shots. So first one goes up and rattles in. Clifton, who doesn't spend much time at the charity stripe, 76 from the floor. One of his few free throw attempts this year. Misses that one, so it's just a 1-point lead right now, and that is going to be a timeout taken by the Hillsboro Hawks. We're going to keep that right here as well. And do we want to thank Mr. Ron Rigdon once again, Ray, or did you have something else in mind?
Well, I like calling audibles sometimes, but hey, not this time. Cheap Seats Photography Banners Designs. Where do we get our banners at? We got a banner sitting right to my left right now, right in front of this camera shot. Cheap Seats Photography. Ron Rigdon's a great guy. Ron and Lisa, great folks. Photography Banners Designs. Give them a call, 314-402-9014. CheapSeatsPhoto.com. Tell them we sent you from live stream STL.
And make sure you remind people that banner is right to your left.
It is.
How does that work exactly? Right to your left?
Right to your
to
my left.
Would be on the immediate left.
Right.
It's right to my left, right here.
There you go.
Literally right in front of us here.
Just make sure you enter through the exit on your way out.
Enter through the exit. Drive on the parkways and park on the driveways.
All right, 55-54. So there was 2 shots there by Clifton at the stripe, only knocks down 1. So even just a bucket for the Hawks, they can take a lead. They want to get a little greedy and put down a 3 ball as well. They could do so, create a 2-point lead, or nobody could score the rest of the quarter, and it's that 1 bucket right there, that 1 free throw could be the deciding factor.
That would be the exact opposite of how the rest of the game's gone, but it would not surprise me.
Here's Brown, kicks it over to Luka Poole. Poole has that picked off by Bates. Went to go a little too soft down low. Bates intercepts that one. Back up he comes. Went to fake a pass. Poole bit on it just a little bit, but Bates didn't do any farther damage with that. That'll be Poole and Bates once again. Pass over to Roth. Roth kicks it back up once again to Bates. 2:22 and counting. Still a 1-point lead. Shuffle step by Bates over to JDM. Mays over to Roth. Roth. And timeout taken by the Festus Tigers with 2:16 left to go in this overtime session.
All right, it's time to be coach here. 55-54, you got a minute here to think about what you want to do. I think both teams are still thinking methodical here. Hey, we're just going to keep this close. Next bucket wins, kind of in that fashion, and see what happens.
Well, because you saw, Ray, with the way Hayden was playing that at the end of that 4th quarter, they took a full minute. So I guess one of the beauties and one of the drawbacks in high school is that you don't have that shot clock.
Right.
So, that can be a blessing and a curse. So you could sit here, chew off all that time, like Bates did there near the end of the 4th quarter, be unproductive, and here
right.
we are. So I don't know if one mode would be chew off 2.5 minutes and play for a final shot, because in
right.
theory that could happen.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, but Festus does have the ball coming out of the timeout here, and there's, how we're kind of running out.
All I got to say is, how about
left.
this crowd behind us?
Oh, my goodness.
It is
awesome.
unbelievable. There are people everywhere. Standing room only.
It is.
Pretty much.
And that's no pun intended. It is. I mean, you get a shot of that student section over there, Mr. Hallbrook, and I'm telling you right now, that is some kind of jam-packed in here, and that will be a throw-in for Johnson right in front of the broadcast booth. Here's Hayden Bates once again on Poole. Nice pick and roll there by Clifton. Going to kick back out. Carter Roth back over to Bates once again. He's going to kick it back out with 2 minutes now left to go in the overtime session. Clifton looking to pull it once again. Didn't get enough body on him that time. Poole still trying to navigate his way through. Does so. Bates still with the ball in a $1:45 and counting. In and out of the feet, back up top. Luca Poole kind of giving a little smirk on this. Bates directing traffic. And apparently they're calling a travel. So they're going to get Hayden Bates with a travel. Either that or the refs just felt they were tired of watching the way things were unfolding.
Yeah, I never saw a ref kind of look towards the time clock here for a foul or even anyone make any kind of motion with their hands there. So I'm not exactly sure what got called, but alas, the Hawks get the ball back.
Or it wasn't maybe a travel or like a turning the ball over with the hand, one of the two, but Sutton for three, in and out. Robinson going for the rebound. That's brought out by Bridget. That's going to be a foul on the big 3-0. One of the few times you've seen him out-jumped on a rebound tonight. And
at the wrong time, too. And he picks up his 4th foul, so he's got to watch it here for the last minute and 22.
That's going to send JDM to the line because you had JDM in there, and you also had Johnson in there fighting for it. I thought that was Bridget for a moment, but that is JDM. He wears number 5. Bridget wears number 2. Big free throw put in right there by JDM. Welcome to the score sheet in overtime.
Pretty good time to get your first point of the night, I'd say.
Lefty chucks up another one. That goes in and out, but it's now a 2-point lead. So Hawks can either tie it with a bucket or, like that with Luca Poole, his first 2 in overtime. Ties the game back up, 56-56. 65 seconds left to go. Hayden Bates behind the back, through the paint. Spin move, right elbow, off the front of the rim. Robinson's going to grab that rebound. Gives it to Poole, and there's a timeout being called by Coach Saharsky. And we're going to step aside as well. This is Courtside Basketball, live stream STL.
Hi, this is Bill Ribble with APB Storage. APB Storage is a locally owned and operated family business that offers the best storage solutions in the Jefferson County area. Our electronic gates give you 24-hour access to your storage unit, and our state-of-the-art security system provides peace of mind and security. All of the units provide easy access drive-up doors to allow a stress-free way to your unit. Come see why people prefer the APB experience. Give us a call at 636-464-5629 or visit online at apbstorage.com.
Here at Festus High School. Mr. Ray, is there any more shout-outs? Anybody coming through on the interwebs and the socials?
Real quick, some folks here. Sarah Saharsky, Let's Go Hawks. She said that a couple times, so big Hawk fans, big Festus Tiger fans here. And
her husband, Coach Saharsky, in the house tonight with coach and former HHS alum Todd Medley in the house. Festus football extraordinaire. Graduate of 1991, Brian Frazier in the house tonight. Along with 1989 Herky grad Doug Roos in the house. The Roos is loose. Brown up top. Robinson faking that long-range 3. I don't think he had any intention of doing that. Marchetti over to Brown. Could be playing for final shot. Lucas says no. I'm going to knock that one down. I might have to say single-handedly, he might have stuck his nose in player of the game nominations. There's a timeout taken. 28.4 left to go, 58-56. Hillsboro Hawks on top by 2 now, so I'll ask you now, Coach Ray, to put your coaching hat on now. Is it going to be a game of now playing for the last shot?
I believe it is.
How many more?
I'm gonna roll.
More possessions are going to be on the table?
Well, probably one, and everybody's going to be looking for Hayden Bates to take that shot. But I'm here to tell you, I know Hayden's one of those guys that he's unselfish when needed. This would be a great chance to throw the ball out there to Roth, to Johnson, somebody to pop a three to win this game right here. That's my guess. So there you go.
Right now, when you look at quarter number 4 and you look at overtime, just from the Hillsboro Hawks, Luca Poole has 10.
Right.
And when you look at the way the fourth quarter and this overtime is gone, basically I would say when you want, big-time players to make big-time plays, the senior coming in averaging 10.8 a game now has 15 on the evening. I'm telling you, that's some tough sledding at the office today. Here's Bates. He's going to give it down low to Johnson. Almost had that poked out by Luca Poole. Back up top. Bates being guarded by Poole. He drives around a pick that was set up. Needs to get rid of it. And that's a timeout taken by the Festus Tigers with 15.2.
Okay, so he's given a look, kind of got the ball around and whatnot. So now you got Festus, the ball's in their court at this point with a few seconds to go, and they got to set a good play here. That's the big thing. They got to set a play here that is going to completely fool or just absolutely take it right up the gut to tie here. But I've got a feeling they're going to try to go for the win here at home.
So let me ask you, when Tigers throw the ball in, do you put Robinson in front of whoever's throwing the ball in?
Yeah, I think so. I think you do.
I was going to ask Drake the same question, or do you play him back to look for blocking underneath the bucket that he's been doing all night?
Yeah, but if they're going to go for the three at the end, it's really no use of him trying to be underneath the bucket.
Yeah.
What I thought Festus could have done is, with just under 30 seconds to go, is potentially get a quick inbound, get a quick two-pointer just to tie the game up that way.
Yeah.
You can trust your defense to get a stop. They've been doing well ever since the second
Yeah.
quarter. But now we got 15 seconds left. I mean, it's kind of a toss-up. Maybe you got enough time to try and get that quick play for two to tie, but
there's enough time to get the ball in. If Festus gets the ball in for your big to drop back and just hang out underneath the basket there too.
Here's what I'm going to say, though. In 15.2 seconds, this place is going to come unglued. Johnson over to Bates. Bates. Spin move in the paint. Kicks it back out. That'll be Johnson driving in on Marchetti. Hard off the panel. Doesn't fall through. That'll be Robinson. And there's a foul called down on the floor. And it looks like that will be Bates who's going to get called for the foul.
it's only the fourth foul for them,
right,
too. So.
everybody thought they were going down to shoot, and not enough fouls. So that'll be Luca Poole. So they still have to throw the ball in now. 4.4 all the way in at their own end. So Brown's going to get fouled immediately. 0.8 of a second did roll off. So Brown's going to go to the line to shoot two. And again at 44%, I will say this. Probably none more prepared for big-time moments than what Mr. Brown here is.
And it is shooting two. There's no 1-and-1, so he's got a chance to make it a three-point game even if he misses the first one.
So first one goes up. That one goes in. And so that's going to be another timeout taken. Maybe head coach is going to ice his own kicker. What do you think, Mr. Ray?
I think he makes this next one. There's not a whole lot you can do.
Mr. Drake, what do you think about the timeout in between free throws with 4.4 seconds left to go?
Well, he made the first one. I think if he missed the first one, I don't know if you call that timeout to kind of break the flow, but he did make it. He's like, oh, he's just getting his team now. We're tied, or the worst they can do is tie now. So we're just going to throw. He might just say to Preston Brown here, hey, look, just chuck it at the rim. Because if it hits the rim, the clock starts. And if it goes straight up or straight down, bounces around somewhere crazy, that time could just run right out.
So what's the mindset for the Hawks right now? Do you just have Brown at the line to finish the last one and you bring everybody back? Or do you keep everybody on the blocks to go for a rebound and just get the ball if it does fall off and let time run out.
Yeah, I think if you're down low kind of rebounding for the Hawks, you're still going to stay right there, because if he does misses, there's still a few seconds left. There's enough time for someone to collect the ball, get set, and then chuck one all the way down the court. So these two guys down here, they're just going to be trying to get in their face, try and deter them from getting a shot off. I think that's the play for the two Hawks down low.
So between me and you, while, we've got a quiet moment, I would have had Marchetti up there, but Brown's going to knock it through, so it's a two-possession game. And in theory, a moot point. Long-range pass, Clifton, stopped short, put up off the panel. That's how it's going to end. Hillsboro winning 60-56. And I'm going to see if we can get Luca Poole up here as our player of the game. And the APB post-game show is upon us. We're going to step aside. Courtside Basketball live stream ST.
The Breeze Dental Care Team consists of dedicated individuals who are caring, kind, and friendly. Our staff is here to ensure a pleasant experience during your visit to our office. Our team includes experienced and energetic people whose goal it is to communicate well with our patients and provide the best care possible. Providing preventative, restorative, and cosmetic care. Schedule a visit by calling 636-937-3030 or find us on the web at breezedentalcare.com.
The House Bar and Grill at your Festus Pasta House is your place to watch all local high school sports live. That's right, I said live. Come in and enjoy all local high school sports brought to you live on our 5 big screen TVs from Livestream STL. Also enjoy our happy hour menu, which includes half-price pizzas, discounted appetizers, and drink specials. We are the best place to gather for your local high school sports, brought to you by Livestream STL at your Festus Pasta House on Highway A, where it's always a great time.
The Jefferson County Tourism Commission invites you to explore the natural beauty, fine dining, parks, wineries and breweries, scenic drives, historic sites, and even a local raceway. All this and so much more. All these things can be found right here in Jefferson County, Missouri. Plan your trip today at visitjeffersoncounty.com, the main source for all things Jefferson County.
Hey, y'all, it's Jeff from Case and Bucks. Thanks for watching the games today. We appreciate all your business all year long. Don't forget, we've got awesome wings, we got amazing burgers, we got salads like you wouldn't believe. Come check us out. We have barbecue on Thursdays, we have Southern Nights on Wednesdays, we've got bingo on Tuesdays. We can't wait to see you all. Thanks a bunch, and we look forward to having a great summer with y'all.
It is now time for the APB Storage post-game show. We have none other than Luca Poole on here as our player of the game, and Matt Bates, I'm going to give you the honors, my friend.
The senior coming in, averaging 10.8 a game. In quarter number 4 and in overtime, knocks down 10 to finish off the night with 15. Okay, so I'm going to tell you right now, Herky guy, seen a lot of these Hillsboro Festus games, whether it's football, whether it's baseball, basketball. Tonight was a pressure cooker, young man. And I got to tell you, cousin of mine, Hayden Bates, looked like you two were just like an extra set of skin on everybody there tonight. Can you talk about just the back and forth that you two had? Because I could tell running the clock out there with like 1.5 possessions. I saw the little smirk coming off. So you knew what was up tonight, right?
Yeah, I mean, he's hard to guard. He's fast and he's big, and it's just like I was getting tired. My calves were cramping up. It was hard. He's really good, yeah.
Having a modest first half, what was it that kicked in either with you or with the team where did you just take it upon yourself to put it on the shoulders and go? Or
No, I mean, our offense, we really just play like the whole team. Anyone, any night could have a big game. It's different who scores the most each night.
Can you talk about the job Mr. Robinson was doing for you guys tonight? It seemed like every time we turned around, he was either getting a fingertip or whacking one out of the way.
Yeah, I mean, he's really valuable. Like, whenever he's on the court, he's just such a big presence, and we just play so much better when he's out there.
What was the vibe the last couple timeouts? It seemed like once Bates had the ball go off his foot there near the end of the fourth quarter, what was it, or at least tell us, what was it where the switch just flipped for you guys tonight?
I don't know. I just feel like we hit a few shots. Everyone's attitude just kind of changed, and we just, I don't know.
It's okay if you want to talk basketball. It's okay if you want to talk about the team or even the game you had. I mean, the floor is yours right now, so okay. You go to Stoplight much in Crystal City?
Yeah.
Well, we've got $10 for you.
I appreciate it.
Maybe a jumbo burger, maybe a coney dog, or both.
Yeah.
And there's that little gray camera right there. And so if you look right here at this iPod, okay, so that little gray camera right there, you can give a shout out to anybody. The floor is yours, young man.
Shout out Coach Saharsky. Yep.
All right, give it to us.
And the whole team.
Team and the coach. I love
it.
There you go.
So 15 tonight for Luca Poole, and what a job tonight, young man.
Thank you.
And so just sit here real quick. We're going to head out.
Absolutely.
Mr. Hallbrook, thank you for tonight, and Drake, thank you for the job
we
done
were doing,
as well tonight.
Doing everything we could to keep everything together here, but thanks for being with us. We appreciate it. We've got schedule coming out next week. Check out our Facebook page. We'll have that up this weekend. For Ray Halbrook, Drake Beekman, Matt Bates, Judah Halbrook on the camera, all of us here at Livestream STL. Thanks again for watching Courtside Basketball on Livestream STL. We will see you next week. Thanks for watching today's broadcast. Any unauthorized use of this broadcast without the express written consent of Livestream STL is strictly prohibited.